The Angora goat is not a wild survivor of harsh landscapes or a predator shaped by instinct. Instead, it is a living product of human history, culture, and craftsmanship. For thousands of years, this animal has existed alongside people, shaped by selective breeding and valued for one extraordinary feature, its hair. Known scientifically as Capra agagrus hircus, the Angora goat is a domesticated goat breed distinguished by its long, silky fleece called mohair. This fiber has been used to create garments, textiles, and luxury fabrics across civilizations. Unlike wool from sheep, mohair is smooth, shiny, and remarkably durable. The origins of the Angora goat trace back to central Anatolia, in what is now modern-day Turkey. The region around Ankara, historically known as Angora, gave the breed its name. Archaeological and historical records suggest that these goats were being bred as early as the first millennium BCE. Early societies recognized that certain goats produced finer, longer hair. Over generations, humans selected animals with the softest and most lustrous coats. This slow process transformed the rugged mountain goat into a specialized fiber-producing animal. Physically, the Angora goat is medium-sized and lightly built. Both males and females typically have horns, though their shape and size differ. Rams often have large, spiraled horns, while females have smaller, more upright ones. Their bodies are covered in long, curly locks that grow continuously. The fleece of an Angora goat can reach impressive lengths if left unshorn. Mohair fibers grow at a steady rate and must be harvested regularly, usually twice a year. Without shearing, the coat can become heavy and uncomfortable, reducing the animal's mobility and health. Mohair is unique among animal fibers. It reflects light, giving it a natural sheen. It is also strong, elastic, and resistant to wrinkling. These properties made it highly desirable for robes, carpets, and ceremonial clothing in ancient societies. Unlike sheep wool, mohair lacks the heavy lanolin content that causes itchiness. This makes it suitable for garments worn close to the skin. Its insulating properties keep the wearer warm in cold conditions and cool in warm ones, a rare balance in natural fibers. The temperament of the Angora goat is generally calm and manageable. Centuries of domestication have reduced aggression and flight responses. These goats are social animals, thriving in herds and showing strong familiarity with human caretakers. Behaviorally, Angora goats are curious but cautious. They graze methodically and prefer open landscapes where visibility is clear. Despite their delicate appearance, they are resilient animals capable of surviving in semi-arid environments. Diet plays a critical role in fiber quality. Angora goats require balanced nutrition to maintain healthy fleece growth. Poor diet directly affects fiber strength, length, and shine. For this reason, traditional Angora goat farming involves careful pasture management. Reproduction follows the typical goat life cycle. Females reach sexual maturity within their first year. Gestation lasts approximately 5 months, and births usually produce 1 or 2 kids. Newborns are vulnerable, especially to cold and wet conditions due to their fine coats. Unlike many livestock animals, Angora goat kids require close monitoring after birth. Their thin fleece offers limited insulation, making shelter and maternal care essential in early life. Historically, Angora goats were closely guarded assets. For centuries, the Ottoman Empire restricted their export to protect the mohair trade. Eventually, goats were introduced to other regions, including South Africa and the United States, where large-scale mohair production developed. Today, South Africa is one of the world's leading producers of mohair. Modern breeding programs focus on fiber consistency, animal welfare, and environmental sustainability. Advances in veterinary care and nutrition have significantly improved goat health. However, Angora goats are not without challenges. Their fleece makes them vulnerable to weather extremes. Sudden rain or cold can lead to hypothermia if animals are freshly shorn. Responsible farming requires timing, shelter, and careful planning. From an ethical perspective, mohair production has faced scrutiny. Like all animal-based industries, it depends on humane treatment and transparent practices. Certification systems and animal welfare standards now play an increasing role in the market. Culturally, the Angora goat represents more than a fiber source. It symbolizes craftsmanship, patience, and the deep connection between humans and animals. Mohair garments often require complex processing, from shearing and cleaning to spinning and weaving. The global textile industry has changed dramatically, but mohair remains a premium material. Synthetic fibers may be cheaper, but they cannot replicate the natural structure and longevity of mohair. Environmentally, Angora goats can be sustainable when managed correctly. Overgrazing, however, can damage fragile ecosystems. Modern conservation-focused farming emphasizes rotational grazing and land regeneration. The Angora goat's future depends on balance. Demand for natural fibers is rising as consumers seek sustainable alternatives to synthetics. At the same time, ethical production standards are becoming more important. Unlike wild animals fighting extinction, the Angora goat's survival is tied to human values. If people continue to value quality, tradition, and responsible stewardship, this breed will persist. The Angora goat is not fast, powerful, or dangerous. Its significance lies in subtlety. It produces something beautiful not through force, but through time. In every strand of mohair is a story of ancient hills, careful hands, and generations of shared existence. The Angora goat stands as proof that domestication, when guided by respect, can create harmony rather than dominance.